Okay. Hello, everyone. Yahoo. Hi, Condex. Hi, Adel. I'm so sorry. I just started the shit just a little bit later. Hello. Hi, Condex. Congratulations. Guys, please go congratulate Condex on reaching a feeling. Woohoo! Yes, congratulations, Con. Let me shut you out just really quick before I get started. Yeah! Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Yeah, it's been a while since we did last spoke on stream. But how have you been? Hope you've been doing good. I know things have been incredibly busy on my end. But yeah, it's been busy. You know, we had like an area debut back in October, and then lots of different events that happened. But today, you guys have come in just in time for a very special occasion because it is not my birthday. First of all, I want to make this very clear. It's not my birthday. That's not until June. Working hard on learning Japanese. Genki desu ka? Genki desu. Ah, you're Japanese learning. Ganbatte moimasu. Ganbatte moimasu. Yes, thank you. Yes, I hope everybody's having a good day. So, I want to make it 100% clear that yes, it is not my birthday. That's not till June. But today is a very special day because it is the birthday of one of my all-time favorite stores. Today, we have a birthday we're celebrating. Yes! Don Don Donki is having a birthday! Yes! Well, at least over here. So, as you guys have all known, I have been wanting to do a stream about Don Quijote for months. This has been a stream that I have been wanting to do for months. And many of you guys do know I absolutely love Don Quijote. It is one of my all-time favorite stores, and a lot of people, a lot of Cooky Nation Bunnies are fully aware that I have a love for this store. And this store is very popular over here. It is a very, very popular store over here. And I want to talk about it on today's stream. So I am very, very excited to tell you guys a little bit about Don Quijote! Woohoo! This has been something I've been wanting to chat about for like months, but because there wasn't like a special occasion with Don Quijote yet, I decided to hold off on celebrating it or talking about Don Quijote. But as you guys all know, Don Don Donki is having a birthday celebration. Today I learned that I share a birthday with a Hawaiian star. Don Quijote is actually Japanese. So it's actually not Hawaiian, it's actually Japanese. It originated in Japan, but it's popularized in Hawaii. So as a reminder, Don Quijote is actually Japanese owned. It originated from Japan and then it came to Hawaii in 2006. So I will be talking about the first things that we're going to be learning about today. Now, a little bit about Don Quijote history in Hawaii. So, I'm going to be talking about Don Quijote history in Hawaii. Yeah, Don Quijote originated in Japan before it came to Hawaii. So, okay. The first thing that you'll need to know about Don Quijote. Right. Let's talk about it. So, okay. First of all, so Don Quijote originated in Japan. So it was originally a store that's originated in Japan. The store originated in Japan. But it came to Hawaii. So Don Quijote originated in Japan. So came to Hawaii in 2005. So came to Hawaii in 2005. Yeah. So you might want to realize where Don Quixote, why Don Quixote came to Hawaii. Now, you guys might be pretty surprised at why Don Quixote came to the Hawaiian Islands. But, okay. Don Quixote came to Hawaii because of an acquisition. So, Don Quixote came to Hawaii in 2005 after buying up Daya USA. So, they bought the US stores of Daya in 2005. So, as you guys originally have heard. If you guys want to learn more about Daya USA, Daya was another Japanese store that came to Hawaii. They have been in the market for a very long time. So, Daya USA was in the market. They entered in the Hawaii market since around, let's see. Okay. Right. Now, Daya USA. As you guys all know about Daya, right? That's why we call Don Quixote Daya here, because it actually was originally Daya. So, Daya in Hawaii, Daya USA was first established in 1972. So, 1972. And that was originally in Pearl Ridge. So, in Pearl Ridge. The first location was in Pearl Ridge Center in Aiea. That is the first Daya location. Daya was first established in 1972 in Pearl Ridge in Aiea, Hawaii. That was the first Daya store. The first one. They then purchased Holiday Mart, which is the original Daya USA. So it purchased the 3 Holiday Mart stores in 1980, which is what they still call it today. 1980, Daya purchases 3 Holiday Mart stores, and those are converted into Daya. Purchased 3 Holiday Mart stores in 1980, turned them into Daya. So they remodeled each and every single one of the Holiday Mart stores as Daya. If you guys want to read the article, you guys should check out this article located right over here. This article was from back in 2005. It was on the Star Bulletin. So, Daya. Alright. Purchased 3 Holiday Mart stores in 1980, and then they turned into Daya. Pearl Ridge store closes. So the Pearl Ridge store, the Pearl Ridge Center store, closes in 1986. Cookie-san のドンキホーテで、ドンキホーテ好きですか？好きです。めっちゃ好きです。辛いね。ドンキホーテのおすすめストアです。Yeah, so in Hawaii, Don Quijote is the #1 Japanese discount retailer in Hawaii. It's very, very popular. So it is very, very well known among locals and visitors. Yeah. So in 1986, the Purge Center store closes because of poor sales. It's practicing. Ganbatte, boys! Ganbatte! But yeah, the Purge Center store closes in 1986. Then in 1995, so Daya then ends up purchasing another store. This time in Waipahu. So in Waipahu, it's called Gems. So Gem, basically. This was originally, so Gem is known as Government Employees Mutual. So that was like a former Gem store right over there. So if anybody remembers Government Employees Mutual, so this was an original store. Government Employees Mutual. Yeah, so they purchased that location. In 1995. And that store was abandoned. It was actually closed. So Daya ends up purchasing an old store, a store in Waipahu called Gem, in 1995. After its closure. So after Gem closed down in 1995, Daya ended up purchasing the old Gem building. So if you guys want to learn more about Gem or Government Employees Mutual, you guys can check out what Gem used to look like on the website over here. So that was what Gem used to look like. Gem used to look like that. Wait, hold on. That was the extra text. Okay, there. That is what Gem used to look like. So if you guys go on this website, imagesofoldhawaii.com, you guys can see what Gem looks like. It used to look like this. They used to have one in Ward, and they had one in Kapalama, and then they had one in Waipahu originally. Yeah. So Daya ends up purchasing a store in Waipahu called Gem in 1995 after closure. That then got converted into a Daya in 1995. Alright. So we are more than halfway done with learning about Daya. So Daya was the original Don Quijote Hawaii. But before Daya, it originally was Holiday Mart, then Daya, and then Don Quijote. Right. And then in 2005, Daya announces exit from Hawaii Market due to bankruptcy. So, from the Hawaii Market due to bankruptcy. Teach how to say. So, in 2005. Good morning. So, in 2005, Daya announces exit from the Hawaii Market and looks for a buyer. So, we're currently learning about the history of Don Quijote in Hawaii. So, in 2005, Daya announces its exit from Hawaii. So, what is Daya? So, Daya was a Japanese supermarket store. It was a supermarket store in Japan that came to Hawaii. So, Daya was a supermarket chain So, at the time. So, it was a supermarket chain that was based in Japan that came to Hawaii from 1972 to 2005. Yeah. So in 2005, Daya announced its exit from the Hawaii market and looks for a buyer. Now, you might be wondering why Daya ended up looking for a buyer. And that is because 2005, Daya goes bankrupt. So, they were losing a lot of money at the time. Like, you guys probably may be pretty surprised. But at the time, Daya went bankrupt in 2005. So, Daya was going bankrupt. And they were losing a lot of money. Like, they were struggling to pay off all of their debts. 僕はお酒に行きましょう。いつも。僕はお酒にいつもいいです。そうです。いつか、日本が欲しい行きます。I really want to go to Japan someday. That's like one of my bucket lists is to go to Japan. You see, yeah. Daya goes bankrupt. And you might be wondering how much in debt Daya was in. Daya was $9 billion in debt. So they were $9 billion in debt in US dollars. Keep this in mind. This was at the time. They were in debt in US dollars. So Daya went bankrupt in 2005. They were $9 billion in debt. 9 billion US dollars in debt. That's quite a lot of money. You know, that was quite a lot of money at the time. So, in order to be able to repay all of its debt, they decided to exit the Hawaii market. So, to repay the debt, Daya exits both the Hawaii market. Oh, hey, Sunny Sunshine! Have you noticed your thumbnail is some Kirby King DDD? No, that's actually not King DDD. That's Donped. So, that is actually not King DDD. That is actually not King DDD. That's actually Donped, the mascot of Don Quixote. You can see Kirby though, but it's not Kirby. It's actually not King DDD. So, to repay debt, Daya exits both Hawaii and China. So, they also were selling off their China subsidiaries too. Because keep in mind, before 2005, Daya was operating in both China and Hawaii, outside of Japan. So that's what they have decided, yeah. So because they were $9 billion in debt, they were $9 billion. They were like, okay, we're gonna have to exit both Hawaii and we're gonna exit China. So we're gonna exit both of these markets. So they decided to sell off. The 12. So Can Canada's having them related? My sissy. I tend to go this summer. Oh, awesome! 楽しみがします. Yeah. I really want to go to Japan someday. I really do. But yes. They decided to exit both their Hawaii and China subsidiaries. But, so, they might be wondering what happened to Diet in China. Diet in China got bought out by a company named Walmart Stores. So, the company that bought out the Chinese Diet stores is a company named Walmart. So, Diet's China subsidiary was bought out by Walmart around the same time as the Hawaii stores. It was bought out by a company named Walmart. And you can learn more about Walmart if you want to learn more about the company. They were bought out by a company called Walmart Stores. Diet China subsidiary was bought out by Walmart Stores Incorporated. Around the same time that the Hawaii stores got bought out, Walmart Stores bought out the Diet stores in China. Yeah. So nowadays, the Diet stores in China are owned by Walmart. Yeah. Yeah. So they bought out the Diet stores around the same time. However, Diet Hawaii, or Diet USA, also known as Diet Hawaii, was bought out by Don Quijote. So, a Japanese discount store named Don Quijote bought them out. So, Diet USA in Hawaii, also known as Diet Hawaii, they were bought out by Don Quijote. So they exited both the China market and the Hawaii market around the same time. Yeah. So that's the history of it. So Diet Hawaii was bought out by Don Quijote in 2005, and they were officially sold in 2006. So, Diet Hawaii was bought out by Don Quijote in 2005, and then Don Quijote Hawaii starts in 2006. So, Don Quijote Hawaii rebrands the Diet stores in 2006. So all of the Diet stores that are rebranded were rebranded into Don Quijote in 2006. Yeah. And you can check this out on the Star Advertiser, the advertiser located right over here. If you want to learn more about what happened to these stores. Wait, hold on. Okay, that one is okay, hold on. Okay, that one is a different article, but you can see what happened. But yes, they did acquire those in 2005, rebranded in 2006. So, Don Quijote Hawaii rebrands the Diet stores in 2006. They acquired in 2005, rebranded in 2006. And then today, Don Quijote is the largest Japanese discount retailer in Hawaii. Yes. So that is the history of Don Quijote in Hawaii. Today, Don Quijote is the largest Japanese discount retailer in Hawaii. So they are very, very popular in Hawaii, both with locals and visitors. So if you ever do go to Hawaii, you will often see Don Quijote locations. Yeah. So today, Don Quijote is the largest Japanese discount retailer in Hawaii. But this is not the first time that Don Quijote did acquisitions. So, there are actually several different retail stores that were acquired by Don Quijote in Hawaii. So, Don Quijote acquisitions. You might be pretty surprised if you guys ever go to Hawaii. There's actually several different stores that were acquired by Don Quijote in Hawaii. Now, the reason why they were acquired in Hawaii was because Don Quijote acquired them was because these stores were struggling. Okay. The first one. Oh, so thank you so much for the hype, by the way. I appreciate the hype. Alright. The first one that we're going to start out with, which is the first one that was acquired by Don Quijote in Hawaii, is Marakai. Okay, so you guys all know Marakai, right? Okay. The first store that was acquired by Don Quijote Hawaii was the Marakai Corporation in 2013. These guys were acquired by Don Quijote in 2013. Marakai was the first one that was acquired. So they actually originated in Hawaii, but, well, right. So if you guys don't know Marakai, right? The Marakai Corporation in 2013, right, which were acquired. Marakai was originally from Hawaii. Marakai originated in Hawaii in 1962. So, originated in Hawaii in 1962. Acquired, bought out in 2013. Right. So, Marakai, which is the first purchase of Don Quijote in Hawaii. Marakai originated in Hawaii in 1962, and then they were purchased. Well, not 1962. I'm so sorry. 1965. 1965. Not 1962. My apologies. It's actually 1965. So Marakai originated in Hawaii in 1965, bought out in Hawaii, bought in 2013. That was the first acquisition of Don Quijote in Hawaii was Marakai. You might be pretty surprised at Marakai and how many stores the Marakai stores have. Yeah, so they originated in Hawaii, 1965, and bought out in 2013 by Don Quijote. So today, Marakai. Hi, Uncle! Hi, Native Voice, welcome in! We are talking about Don Quijote today. It's actually perfect timing because, as you guys know, Don Quijote is having a birthday here today! Well, the Don Don Donki store is. Not the other Don Quijotes. Just the Don Don Donki. But we're explaining about Don Quijote history because we do have to understand about the history of Don Quijote because Don Quijote has a very long history. How you doing today? I'm doing good! How are you doing? I'm talking about the dude who fought the windmill. No, we're not talking about that Don Quijote. We are not talking about that Don Quijote. We are talking about the other Don Quijote, which is a retail chain. That's a discount retailer. So Marakai originated in Hawaii in 1965 and was bought in 2013. The first acquisition of Don Quijote. Hi, Yuya Tails. Welcome in. We are talking about Don Quixote today. Woo! This is something I've been wanting to do for months because, as many of you guys know, I love that store. So I'm really excited to talk about it. Yay! Okay. Next one. Now, you might be asking your guys selves, Now, Marakai is owned by Don Quijote. Thank you for the stars, by the way. I appreciate the stars. So, the next one. The next one. No, it's okay. It's all good, Uncle. Don't worry, don't worry. So, we're talking about the Japanese discount retailer, which is very popular in Hawaii. It's a very popular Japanese discount retailer in Hawaii. So, Marakai originated in Hawaii in 1965, bought out in 2013. Then, a couple years later, Times, another Hawaii-based supermarket chain, originated. Now, you guys probably might be pretty surprised about Times Supermarkets. But Times Supermarket is a very long time grocery store in Hawaii. They were bought out in 2017. So, Times, which originated in Hawaii in 1949, was bought out in 2017. Now, you might be wondering why Times Supermarket was bought out by Don Quijote. And the reason is that Hawaii has some really strict business rules when it comes to operating in the market. So, because the business rules in Hawaii, also, you guys let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for coming. We're celebrating Don Quijote's, well, Don Don Donki's birthday today, and we're learning about Don Quijote history. So, I am talking about Don Quijote. I'm yapping about Don Quijote because, as many of you guys know, I love that store, and yes, I am yapping about that store. You know, and finally, since Don Quijote, no, came over here and celebrated your first birthday, it's a perfect time to yap about Don Quijote because I love that story. Hi, Sammy! Welcome in! You're just in time because we're learning about Don Quijote today, at least in Hawaii. So welcome in. How you guys all doing? Hope you guys are all doing good. Yeah. Many of you guys don't know that Don Quijote doesn't just exist in Japan. It also is in Hawaii too. We have actually 3 Don Quijote stores over here. But there's also plenty of stores here in Hawaii that operate under Don Quijote. So, we learned about Marakai, acquired in 2013, originated in Hawaii in 1962, acquired in 2013 by Don Quijote. Times Supermarket, which originated in Hawaii in 1949. So, they are one of the longtime players of the supermarket chain. And they were bought out in 2017. Now, both Times and Marakai were both struggling at the time. So, they were in debt at the time. Like, they were very much struggling at the time when they got bought out. So, it was either they were gonna close or they had to find a buyer. That's how difficult operating in Hawaii is. So they were looking for a buyer because their parent company was struggling. Yeah, they were struggling a lot. So Don Quijote pretty much rescued them. Yeah. They were struggling a lot. That's why Times Supermarket got bought out in 2017. There are other 2 stores that are part of the Don Quijote family that are not in Hawaii. So, I'm gonna just briefly talk about them. But these stores are based in California. They're not based in Hawaii. So, 2 other stores in California are based under the Don Quijote family. And these stores in California are Gelson's Markets and Mikuri. So, Gelson's Markets and Mikuri. These are the 2 stores that are owned by Don Quijote. They're part of the Don Quijote family. These are more recent acquisitions though, so you won't really see them in Hawaii. But if you guys ever do go to a Mikuri, or you guys go to in Gelson's Market, they are based in California. So you won't see them in Hawaii. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what it is. So, that's all you guys want to know about Don Quijote Hawaii history. Right. Alright, next one. Next one. Why is Don Quijote so loved in Hawaii? Why is it so loved in Hawaii? Now, I know a lot of people are asking this. So, Cookie, if Don Quijote is a Japanese discount retailer, then why do people in Hawaii love Don Quijote so much? And there is a reason why. Is that grocery prices are lower at Don Quijote. So, the first reason why Don Quijote is so loved in Hawaii is because the grocery prices are lower compared to many other shades. That also includes their subsidiary types too. So Don Quijote is loved in Hawaii for one reason. Grocery prices are lower compared to many other chains. Right? That is one reason. The grocery prices are very, very low. So for example, I'll show you guys a good example of a typical pug, right? Right? Hold on. Let me show you guys a typical Pokeball. And you guys can guess like the prices of Pokeballs. Okay. Right. I want to show you guys a picture of an Ahi Pokeball from a Don Quijote. Right? This is the first reason. So, you guys can guess. How much does a Pokeball typically cost in Hawaii? So I want you guys to guess this. Right. Hold on. We're gonna guess this. Okay. I want everyone in the chat to take a look at the price of this Pokeball. Okay? I'm gonna cover up the prices so that you guys can take a guess at how much a typical Pokeball costs. This is a Pocari Sweat. Okay. So I'm gonna cover this price. Wait, hold on. Okay. Alright. Now hold on one moment. I'm gonna cover this price tag so you guys can take a guess. Right, not yet. Okay. I'm gonna cover this. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay. By the way, thank you so Crip for the art. So. Alright. Okay. Now let's play Guess the Pokeball cost, right? Okay. Right. Okay. First one. Guess the price of this Pokeball. Okay. So, how much does this Pokeball cost? So, we're gonna do a prediction on Twitch. So we're gonna guess. Right? Let's do predictions in the chat. We're gonna do some predictions. And you guys can predict with me of how much this is. Okay. Right. How much does this Pokeball cost? You guys can guess how much it is. Okay. So we're gonna do our submissions of 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. Right. So, how much does this Pokeball cost? You guys can take a guess. So, between $1 to $10 or $10 and more. Okay. Right. Right, guys, time to get your guys' predictions in. How much does this Pokeball cost? Right. How much does this Pokeball cost? Right. Now, on the Twitch side, you guys can make your guys' predictions. But I want you guys to guess. What is the price of this Ahi Pokeball you guys see in this picture? What is the price of this Pokeball? This is a half and half, by the way. This is a half spicy Ahi and a half shoyu poke. Archangel, welcome in from Irium. How you doing? We're playing Guess the Price of the Pokeball right now. So, make your guys' guesses. How much does a half and half Pokeball cost? So, this is a half and half Ahi Pokeball. This is a half and half. Right. Any guesses? Okay. So. Right. Any guesses so far? It looks like we're getting... We're doing math here? Yeah, sort of. Sort of. But it's more like a guessing game when it comes to, like, Ahi Poke. So, this is a half and half Ahi and a half and half with a Pocari Sweat. So, you guys can guess how much this Pokeball would typically cost. So, take a guess. Take a guess. Okay. Alright. Last predictions, anybody? Last predictions? Alright. Last minute predictions. Purple. Okay, purple. Right? Okay, purple. Alright. Anyone else guessing for an Ahi Pokeball? We have one guess for purple. Right, any other guesses? Last minute guesses. Last minute guesses. Last minute predictions. Right. $1 to $10. $10 and more. Right. One prediction. Right. Last one, last one. $10 and more. Submissions are closing in 49 seconds. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's all good. It's all good, it's all good. So, it's okay. You guys get the predictions wrong, no worries. So, no, it's okay, it's okay. We're just predicting like the guess of a Pokeball. If not, that's okay. We'll try again. We'll try again. So you guys can see. I should have talked more about like the cost of a Pokeball. Okay. Right. Hi, Octobomb! Guys, this is my illustrator, Octobomb! Well, for my new model. Hello, Octobomb! Hi! Yeah. No. We're not actually going to Don Don Donki today. But I did go on Friday. We're not actually going to Don Don Donki today. But I did go on Friday. But I am talking about Don Don Donki. Make your guys' last predictions, by the way. We're currently predicting the price of a Pokeball. So, Octobub, how much would you guess I paid for this Pokeball? So, we have one guess, which is purple. And then, okay, K-Pop King. Anybody else? Last minute predictions before we finalize and reveal the cost of this Ahi Pokeball. Okay. Guess the price of this Pokeball. Okay. Right, is everybody ready for the answer? Right, did you guys got all of you guys' predictions? Did you guys got all of you guys' predictions? Okay. But yeah, I will look to do a better Don Quijote. The thing is, though, if I want to do a bit of Don Quijote, is I'll have to talk to the staff and see what I could do. But I have, Okay. No, it's all good, no worries. Okay. Alright! Okay, answers! Okay, I'm gonna reveal it. I'm gonna reveal the price now. Okay. I'm going to reveal the price now. I'm gonna reveal the Pokeball prices. Also, Mystic Flare and GLH89 and Bad680, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Cooky Nation. Welcome on board. And also, Donald Goodet, thank you for the shout out. Thank you. Donald Goodet, thank you. Okay. Right. I'm gonna do my final predictions, everyone. Okay. If you guys have guessed between $1 to $10, you got it correct. I paid about $8.99 for this Pokeball. $8.99. And with the Bakari Sweat, if you added the Bakari Sweat, this is about an $11 meal, which is considered very, very cheap over here. Right. This Pokeball is $8.99. $8.99 for a half and half Pokeball. So, half Ahi Poke, half spicy Ahi, half shoyu. That is $8.99. $8.99. Only $8.99 for a Poke, which means I paid about $9 for this Pokeball. Now, that is actually a pretty cheap price for a Pokeball. So, now that we know that I paid about $8.99 for this Pokeball. Okay. Right. Price of a standard Pokeball. What is the price of a Pokeball here? So, not Don Quijote. Not Don Quijote. Well, not exactly Don Don Donki. Okay? But, we're gonna do predictions again. More predictions. Right. Right. So, question is, how much does a Pokeball usually cost? Right. What is the price of a Pokeball usually found in other stores? So this is not Don Quixote. We are talking about the typical price of a Pokeball here. So if you want to get an Ahi Pokeball, right? Let's say you want to go to a Poke Place. How much would a Pokeball usually cost here? So we have between $1 and $10 or $10 and more. How much does the Pokeball usually cost? Also, thank you so much for the 3 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. How much does the Pokeball cost? Anybody can guess the price of a typical Pokeball? Right. So it is between $1 and $10 or $10 and more. You guys can make your guys' predictions in the chat. So a Pokeball usually costs around what price range? It usually costs around. Okay. Anybody has any predictions of how much it usually costs for a Pokeball? Okay, a Pokeball. Right? How much does a Pokeball cost? Any last minute predictions? Last minute predictions? Right. $1 to $10 or $10 and more. Right. This is the last one for now. Okay. Okay, $1 to $10 or $10 and more. Iria, feel free to make you guys predictions too in the chat. How much is a Pokeball? The typical price of a Pokeball here in Hawaii. Right. How much does a Pokeball cost? Alright. How much does a Pokeball cost? Okay. Right. So, I'll tell you guys the average price of a Pokeball in Hawaii after this. Right. Right. The typical price of a Pokeball. Alright. Everyone has made their predictions? Alrighty. We're gonna end submissions. The typical price of a Pokeball is $10 and more. So, the average price of a Pokeball. You guys ready to find out how much a Pokeball typically costs in Hawaii? This is the average price of a Pokeball. Right. The typical price of a Pokeball in Hawaii is, drumroll please. Right. Drum rolls, drum rolls. Right. Ready? Okay. The typical price of a Pokeball in Hawaii, right, is $13 to $20. Yes, in Hawaii. Pokeballs are incredibly expensive in Hawaii, but they are also a fan favorite. They're a local favorite, but they are expensive. $13 to $20 for a Pokeball. That is how much you guys are paying for a Pokeball in Hawaii. Yes. The average price of a Pokeball. It's $13 to $20. That is how much it is for a typical Pokeball. So $8.99 is a very, very good deal. Yeah. It depends on like what Poke you're getting though. But you're paying about $13 to $20 per bowl. But sometimes Pokeballs could go up to $30. There are special kind of Pokeballs, like specialty ones, that can sometimes go for over $30 in Hawaii. It can. It can. It also like depends on like the Poke that you get too. Yeah, it can also depend on the Poke, but that is very, very cheap for a Pokeball. Considering that Poke is typically around $13 to $20 for a Pokeball. Yeah, like around 13 to 20. And sometimes even $30+ dollars. $30+! You guys are buying a Pokeball typically that is around $13 to $20. So $8.99 is a very, very good deal. Okay. Now. The next one that I am going to talk about is a Pokeball. Well, not really a Pokeball. Okay. Right. I'm going to now play another game of guessing the price of the Sawan Ikura Dun. This one is the Sawan Ikura Dun. So we're going to guess the price on this one. Okay. Alright. Right. Now let's guess the price of this one. If a Pokeball... Now I'll give you guys a hint. Right? I'm gonna give you guys a quick little hint. This was $2.50 off. Right. So, let's make another prediction. Right. Okay. Start prediction. Right. We're going to make this prediction. How much does this Pokeball cost? Now the hint, I'm going to give you guys a hint. This was $2.50 off. Right? So, that's your guys' hint. This was $2.50 off. So I got this for like a $3 discount. So can you guys take a guess? How much is this Pokeball cost? Right. I'll give you guys the price after this. I'll give you guys the price. for Sawad Ikura done. That's your guys' hit. You guys can make your guys' predictions. Sawad Ikura done. Also, hold on. I need to adjust the tags. Hold on, hold on. Let me adjust the tags real quick. While I do that. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. One moment. I'm trying to figure out like the prices. Well, the tagging of Don Quijote. Okay. Right. Anyone else have predictions? Okay. Predictions. This Pokeball costs between $1 to $10. $1 to $10. Okay. Right. Last couple minutes, everyone. Predictions. Get your guys' predictions in. Get your guys' predictions in. Alright, last one. Okay. Last one, everyone. Anybody else have the predictions? Okay. Last one. 20 seconds, everyone! We're gonna end the predictions soon. Because we're at the 10-second mark. Okay. Alright! Time's up! Predictions are in, so you guys can guess how much this costs. Alright. Again, if you guys have selected $10 and more, congratulations! You guys got it correct. This Pokeball was $12.99, right? $12.99, but you minus that by $2.50. I got this Pokeball for only $10.49. This is a Sawad Ikura done, by the way. Keep this in mind. Ikura is fish eggs. I got this. For $10.49. Okay. That's a pretty good deal for Sawad Ikura done too, because Sawad Ikura done, they usually cost a whole lot of money too. Usually, like the average price of like a Sawad Ikura done, like average price. So the average price of a Sawad Ikura done is like around $18 to $30 at most places. So that is a lot. But I got this for only $10. Only $10.50. Which is still a pretty good price. Alright. So that is also why. Well, one of the reasons why I love Don Quijote. Well, Don Quijote is beloved in Hawaii. Okay. Why? Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, that is crazy. So, what do you think about Don Quijote, right? Like the prices of Poke, right? It's crazy, yeah. Like the average price of a Pokeball in Hawaii is usually between $13 to $20. And like sometimes you'll pay about like $30 for like a premium variety. So for example, if you pay like a premium variety, they're gonna pay a whole lot more. You're gonna pay a whole lot more for a Pokeball than compared to Don Quijote. So if you are gonna go like get a Pokeball, right? If you ever decide to come to Hawaii, the one thing I highly recommend that you do decide to go to, well, Full-On is one of the best places for Poke, but do know that it is pretty expensive. But if you have your Makai card, you know, you're able to get like some kind of a discount per se for the discount, yeah. Alright! Next one! Why is Don Quijote beloved in Hawaii? Now, you might be... Now, hi Coco! We played Guess the Pokeball Prices today. How you doing, Coco? You doing good? Welcome on Irium. We are doing pretty well. We're actually learning quite a lot about Don Quijote history. We're now learning about why Don Quijote is so beloved in Hawaii. So, next one. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for the hype. Thank you. Oh, just a reminder, guys. Tomorrow is the last day for the mini gift drop. So, we are participating in it. So, be sure to check it all out. Yeah. Woo! Okay. So Don Quijote is beloved in Hawaii because the grocery prices, as you guys can tell, are lower compared to many other chains. Yes. If you guys have learned about... If you ever search up, like, cheapest supermarket in Hawaii, right? This is not including Costco. This is not including Costco. We're not talking about Costco or Sam's Club. Those are membership warehouses. I'm talking about, like, grocery store chains. Right. Okay. So if you ever search up cheapest grocery store in Hawaii, Don Quijote always comes at top. And you guys can tell why. Grocery store prices are lower compared to many other chains. Grocery stores, keep this in mind. In Hawaii, groceries are very, very expensive. So we spent about 33% higher than the national average. Did you guys all know that? We spent about 33% higher on groceries. Crazy, huh? It is really expensive for groceries. It really is. It really is expensive. It's very, very expensive. Super expensive. Alright! Grocery prices are lower compared to many other chains. Hi, Moral! Welcome in! You're just in time! We're celebrating Don Don Donki's birthday! Yay! Yay! Happy birthday! It's not my birthday! It is Don Don Donki's birthday today! At least over here! Yeah. Happy birthday to Don Don Donki Hawaii! Yes! Don Don Donki's officially 1 year old today. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's not my birthday, guys. My birthday is not till June. That's when it's my birthday. My birthday is on June. But yes, it is Don Quijote's birthday today. Well, at least here, Don Don Donki's birthday is today. Happy birthday! Alright! Thank you for the stars. I appreciate the stars. Alright! Grocery store prices are lower compared to many other chains. So now the next prices, the next reason why Don Quijote is so popular and beloved. Saves local grocery stores from closing down. Yes, that is the reason why they are beloved. So, another reason why Don Quijote in Hawaii is so beloved is because they are known to save a lot of the local grocery stores from closing down. Now, as we talked about earlier, right? The business market in Hawaii is very hard to operate at. It's so hard because there's a lot of regulations. So, for example, if you gotta sell like any food, you have to get like a permit from the health department and a GET. And those can be very, very expensive. And you have to also get a business license too. Those are very, very hard to come by. And so because of that, many grocery stores in Hawaii actually struggle to operate. Also because a lot of the food has to be floated here. Many of the food has to be floated. That is also why a lot of grocery stores typically close down in Hawaii. Now, there are some exceptions, of course, but do you guys all remember? Okay. Star markets. Right. So, one really, 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 really good example of a market that went under in Hawaii. This grocery store went under. But it was very popular here back in the day, but it went under in 2009. It's called Star Market. So, Star Markets was a grocery store chain in Hawaii. It was a locally owned grocery store chain, but they were struggling. They were struggling a lot with financial reasons. And it opened in 1940. So, yeah. It opened in 1940. This grocery store was struggling. And they closed their doors in 2009. It was very, very beloved. But, the Star Markets, most of them were transferred over to Time Supermarket. Yeah. There was two of them that were transferred over to Logs eventually. We call it Logs here. We don't call CVS here CVS! We call it Logs! Yeah. CVS is called Logs here. But yes. Now, in 2017, as you guys might have saw, you guys have saw earlier, right? You guys might have saw, right? With Star Markets. They were going to be facing the exact same thing. They were struggling. Like, their parent company QSI was struggling. So, Time Supermarket in 2017, they had to make a very big decision. Like a really, 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 really big decision. That's the thing. When it comes to supermarkets, they were struggling. They were struggling a lot. Because they were facing financial issues. But, here's the thing. The parent company, which operates Times Big Save and Shiba's, which is under QSI, got acquired by Don Quijote in 2017. Then you guys saw Marakai, right? Another Hawaii-based grocery store originated in Hawaii. That got acquired in 2013. Shiba's got acquired in 2008. Yeah. You guys can see in the history earlier that Don Quijote operates as a local hero for grocery stores here because they saved local grocery stores from closing down. So, without Don Quijote buying out these local grocery store chains, like Times Supermarket, for example, right? And what Times did earlier by acquiring Star Market in 2009 from the original owners. Yeah, the original owners with Times Supermarket. Right? And you might want to take a look at this one. This is pretty cool. But you get to learn more about the original supermarket that was acquired by Times. It's called Times by Star Markets, and the original owner was a family-owned business. So they basically acquired the markets. Yeah, it was operated by the Fujieki brand, yeah. Fujieki. And it was really, really beloved. It was really beloved. It was beloved. But yes. But as you guys have saw, Times was struggling. They were having a lot of major issues. So Don Quijote acquired Times Supermarket in 2017, acquired Marakai in 2013. So you might be wondering what would happen if Times was never acquired by Don Quijote. If Marakai and Times were never acquired by Don Quijote, they might have faced the same fate that Star's Market faced. So that is why it's very, very difficult for a grocery store in Hawaii to operate. There are some exceptions. Food Line in Hawaii is very, very successful. They are a very, very successful grocery store chain. Food Line is one of the exceptions, yeah. Very, very rarely would you see a grocery store in Hawaii that succeeds. And Food Line is one of the very, very few success stories. Yeah. Alright, any questions about like why Don Quijote? Or like anything about Don Quijote in Hawaii? Right, so they saved local grocery stores from closing down. They have lower grocery store prices compared to many other grocery store chains. Alright. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Right. Alright. Any other questions? Okay. Alright. They save local grocery stores from closing down. They have lower grocery store prices. But you guys want to know why Don Quijote is beloved in Hawaii. So, now the last thing. You might be really surprised at why Don Quijote is beloved in Hawaii. Right? Right. One thing that Don Quixote got right when it came to coming to the Hawaiian Islands from Japan. They save local grocery stores from closing down. They have affordable prices on groceries compared to many other grocery store chains. And one thing that they got right, in addition, is the one reason. And you guys may be pretty surprised at this. They studied the Hawaii market. They did. They studied the Hawaii market very, very, very well. When they purchased those diet stores in 2005, they studied a lot about the Hawaii market. They did. You know, keep in mind, Hawaii has a very large population of those who have Japanese heritage and those who love Japanese culture. Hawaii has a very large population of those who love Japanese culture and those of Japanese heritage. And because of that, they had to study the Hawaii market so that visitors and locals could both be able to go to Don Quijote at the same time. So that is one of the reasons why. They studied the Hawaii market very well. So, one of the keys that they studied at was the culture. Number one, the culture was a really big reason why Don Quijote is beloved in Hawaii. They really, really did a good job with culture. So they studied a lot about how to bring Don Quijote to the Hawaii market. It was the culture. They also are known for their convenience. So many Don Quijote stores are open late at night. They're open very, very late. Like, super late. Like, you could go to Don Quijote. So if, for example, you forgot to have a bento at, let's say, 10 p.m., right? You didn't eat dinner at 10 p.m. In Hawaii, you could go to a Don Quijote at 10 p.m. and they will have food waiting for you. And you'll come home with, like, a meal in Hawaii. For less than the price of a movie ticket. So that was one thing that they studied upon. Culture, convenience. It's one thing. And the last thing that they did, which was why they did so well, is community. They really, really do know how to support local businesses. In fact, right now, if you guys go to Don Quijote's website, so let's go to Don Quijote's website, right? So we have Don Quijote's website, right? So if you guys go to Don Quijote's website, DonQuixoteHawaii.com, right? I'm gonna type this in the chat. They support a lot of local businesses. They're very, very well known. Excuse me? And I'll show you guys a couple of my favorites to get at Don Quijote too. Right. Okay. Hi, Harley! Hyperdrive! Welcome in! Hello! Nice to meet you! I'm Cooky Usagida. I'm VTuber with least chaotic big buddy mage. We are currently talking about Don Quijote! Yay! Hi, it's nice to meet you! You too! How are you doing? How you doing? Nice to meet you too! So nice to meet you. But yes, we are talking about Don Quijote in Hawaii because, as you guys all know, Don Don Donki is officially turned 1! Yay! So my favorite grocery store chain has officially turned 1 year old. And it's their birthday today because they officially opened up the first Don Don Donki here 1 year ago. So, we are talking about Don Don Donki, Don Quijote, and why it's so beloved. So, yay! Happy birthday, Don Don Donki Hawaii! Happy birthday! Okay. But yes. They studied the Hawaii market. They did. When they came over here, they studied the Hawaii market very well. It was culture, because they really studied the culture in Hawaii. Convenience, because a lot of the stores at Don Quijote are open late, which means that if you forgot to get a meal, right, you can go get a meal. You can get it late at night. That's one of the things that they did right. And community. They support a lot of local businesses, and they kept a lot of local businesses from closing down. So they are beloved. They are very, very beloved in Hawaii. Like, super, super beloved. They're very, very beloved. Yeah. Oh! Pam! Ah! Thank you for the raid! Hi, Pam! Oh! Thank you, Obake Pam! Oh, guys, go check out Pam. She's so awesome. She is so awesome. Hi, Raiders! Hi! Don Quijote is so good. Yes, we love Don Quijote here in Hawaii. We love Don Quijote. Hawaii loves Don Quijote. We love Don Quijote in this house. But welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. My name is Cooky Usagida. I'm VTuber Axel's least chaotic pink bunny mage. Thank you, Obake Pam. I'm so happy, guys. Go check out Pam. She is awesome. She is an incredible hard worker, and she does so many awesome events every single year, like the Christmas concert. Guys, she is awesome. So, if you guys love seeing concerts, if you guys love seeing Christmas concerts, love seeing, events, all that, she is awesome. Go check her out, everybody. Thank you so much, Pam. I always appreciate your support, and, thank you for everything you do for the VTubers scene. We appreciate you a lot. We really, really do, So, thank you. But yes, thank you. But yes, right now we are currently talking about Don Quijote in Hawaii. So, as you guys know, we have Don Quijote locations in Hawaii. We have 3 Don Quijote locations in Hawaii. We do. We have 2 in Hawaii that are known as Don Quijote. We used to have 2 more, but they closed down. One closed out in 2024. The other one closed out in 2011. And now that one is a Target now. That's a Target. But yes! If you guys have ever been a Don Don Donki, you guys can feel free to check it out as well. But yeah, if you guys gotta go raid and dip, no worries. If you guys gotta go hydrate, gotta go stretch, gotta go grab some food, no worries, no worries. I hope you had a fun stream. Thank you so much again for all your hard work. I appreciate you. Okay, with that being said, let's go over to Don Quixote's beloved Hawaii history. Culture, convenience, and community. Don Quixote is beloved in Hawaii. Very, very beloved. Now, if you guys don't know, how many locations does Don Quixote have? Don Quixote has 3 locations in Hawaii. They do. They have 3. So, there's 2 Don Quixotes. And then one of them is Don Don Donki. One of them is known as... We have one, which is known as Don Don Donki. That's the one that's having a birthday today. Happy birthday! Yeah. The Don Don Donki location is officially having a birthday. That's the one. Okay. One Don Don Donki. There were 2 other Don Quixote locations. Yeah, one of them is gonna be turned into like a rental apartment building, and like the other one is already a Target, so those slows down. But if you ever do want to check out Don Quixote in Hawaii, we have 2 Don Quixote locations, and we have 1 Don Don Donki here. And then there's also one of them that you might be pretty surprised about. Okay. Have you guys ever heard we have the only Don Quixote location here where we have a Don Pen Times? We have a Don Pen Times here in Hawaii. Did you guys all know that we have Don Pen Times? Did you guys all know about Don Pen Times? Okay. So, if you guys don't know what Don Pen Times is, Don Pen Times is basically like a grocery store. It's a grocery store. Basically like a smaller Don Quixote. Yeah, basically it's like a smaller Don Quixote. So if you like to check out the Don Quixote, like the Don Pen Times, you can check this out right over here. But, Don Pen Times. This is a smaller Don Quixote location. This was originally a Times supermarket, but then Don Quixote bought out Times in 2017. And then in 2024, they rebranded the Times supermarket in Kania and turned it into a Don Pen Times. And then the penguin mascot is named Don Pen, which is the penguin mascot. Yeah. Okay. But yes, anybody have any questions about like Don Pen Times? So there's different types of Don Quixote stores, right? We got Don Pen Times, Don Don Donki, and Don Quixote. We have 3 of them, guys. Alright. We have these 3. Now, each of them is a little bit different. Now, you might be asking your guys selves. Each of them is a little bit different because Don Pen Times, Don Don Donki, and Don Quixote are very, very different. So there's a little bit of differences between each of them. But that's the Don Quixote locations over here that we have. We have 3 Don Quixote locations. And then one of them is a Don Quixote. One of them is a Don Don Donki. And then, well, 2 of them are Don Quixote. One of them is Don Don Donki, and one is a Don Pen Times. Don Pen Times is basically like a rebranded Times supermarket. That's basically what it is. Yeah. It's basically like a exclusive concept of Don Pen. It's basically like a smaller Don Quixote. So think of like a Don Quixote combined with Times supermarket. So that is what it is. Yeah. And then Don Don Donki, it's more like aimed towards like grab and go food section. So if you're someone that really loves bento boxes or grab and go food items, Don Don Donki has your back. That is one of the things that is very different about Don Don Donki. They're often known for their grab and go section, and then they're also known for their restaurants too. The restaurant items over here are known primarily at Don Don Donki stores, yeah, compared to Don Quixote. And then the next one, Don Quijote, those are typically the massive, often crowded discount shopping experiences. Yeah, it's more like a discount store. That's what they operate as. Don Pen Times, Don Don Donki, and Don Quijote. So next time you come over here, make sure to check them out. The key differences, yes, Don Quijote is more of a discount store. Don Don Donki is more like a food-focused experience. So it's more like a grab-and-go food section. It's like, think of it like a restaurant or like a food, like a grab-and-go food experience, but it's like more upscale. Yeah. And they have like grab-and-go specialty items. Oh, I'll recommend one of my favorite things to grab at Don Don Donki, because I actually went to Don Don Donki on I went to Don Quijote on Friday, so I'll show you guys one of the things that I got. And yep, that is pretty much the differences between Don Don Donki, Don Quijote, and Don Pen Times, and why Don Quijote is so beloved. Yeah, we do love Don Quijote here. We do. I'd say like the supermarket prices in Hawaii at Don Quijote. Well, super prices in Hawaii, like the prices in Hawaii are very expensive for like a supermarket, but it's actually very, very popular too. Well, at least the Don Quijote here, yeah. Also because of copyright reasons, yeah. Don Don Donki is operated in many other countries because of copyright limitations too. Because in some countries when Don Quijote wanted to open up these Don Quijote stores, they wanted to open them up, but unfortunately copyright said, nope, we're not opening up these Don Don Donki stores. We are not opening them up as Don Quijote. So they decided to come up with a name and they called it Don Don Donki, and then that's just how it is. Yeah. Which is the store that I go to more when it comes to Don Quijote? Don Don Donki. I go to Don Don Donki a lot more compared to Don Quijote. I used to go to Don Quijote like quite a lot, but they closed down the nearest Don Quijote location over here, like closed down like in 2024. So now the one that I go to is a Don Don Donki. Yeah. It's a Don Don Donki now. Yeah. It's a little different now. It's a little bit different now. Okay, anybody have any questions about what we talked about earlier? We have the differences between Don Pen Times, Don Don Donki, and Don Quijote. And then the one that I go to is typically a Don Pen Times. Not Don Pen Times. It's Don Don Donki. That's the one I go to a lot more of. Okay. Alright. Now I know you guys have been waiting for this. Right. Okay. I am going to talk about this. Right. Don Quijote tips. And my favorites. Now this is the one I have been wanting to talk about. Ah! I'm so excited to talk about this. I'm so excited to talk about this. But I have been wanting to talk about this. So I'm going to talk about this. Here we go. So, first tip. When you guys are visiting a Don Quijote store, especially in the afternoon, right? Okay. So. Alright. So. So these are. Alright. So I'm going to be showcasing these pictures. But that's my poke that I had yesterday as well. You can see like all the stuff too, like the prices. Okay. All right. So, the first tip when it comes to shopping at Don Quijote, this is one of my personal tips whenever you guys go to Don Quijote. Now, you might be pretty surprised at this, but if you guys go to Don Quijote in the afternoon, you'll be pretty surprised to see that there are these specific color tags on every single one of these Pokeballs. So do you guys see how the Sawa Ikuradon has a price tag over here? These colored price tags? Those are Save Now coupons. So depending on the discount price, the Save Now coupon is going to be different in color. So for example, right? You guys see how the different colors are there? So blue is $2.50 off, while green is $3 off. Those are very, very different in terms of prices. But you will often see these every time you guys go to Don Quijote. So look for these label tags. If you guys see these Save Now coupons, like $2.50 off for the Salmon Ikuradon, or the Ahi Onion Poke for $3 off, that means that those are on sale. The reason why, right, so I actually do have a picture. Hold on, I gotta pause my Irium stream really quick because I have a picture of the prices of one of the Don Quijote Pokeballs was like another price point. This was from last night. You guys can see a clear picture of what it looks like. But I'm also gonna post another picture that I love too. Yeah! These are some of my favorites to get. So the next time you go to Don Quijote, I highly recommend to get these on your guys' next Don Quijote trip. Alright. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna showcase a couple examples. Alright, we're back on Irium. Sorry about that, guys. To showcase some of like the pictures so that you guys can see what I'm talking about when it does come to shopping at Don Quijote. So you guys can know the next time you guys go to Don Quijote, you'll often see these tags. Okay. Now there is one more. There is one more. Let's see. Yeah, there is one from last night that I did eat yesterday, and it's actually pretty good. Okay. Wait. Hold on. That one is not uploading on the Google Drive side. So let's go to my Discord and let me see if I can update those really quick. Yeah. Okay, it updated on Discord, so there we go. Sorry about that, Irium. I'm currently trying to update those pictures so you guys can see what I'm talking about based on Don Quijote experiences, like pros and tips. Okay. Here we go. we have the prices. Okay. So first, one tip of going to Don Quijote is you want to look at these prices. I have a good example of a price tag so you guys can see what I am talking about. Hold on. We have this one over here. This one over here. Okay, this is from last night. Ta-da! Here's what I'm talking about. Here is what I'm talking about. So if you guys see these save now, $3 off or $2.50 off, if you guys see these, right? I highly recommend, if you guys see these, grab them. Because that means that they are getting rid of their inventory. They are getting rid of their inventory. Yeah. But yes, if you guys have seen this, grab them. This is the pro tips, guys. So you guys will see these different color tags. $2.50, $3, and $3. It usually means... So, what time do they usually clear the stock up? It's usually in the afternoon. That's what time they usually clear them all off with these price tags. So around like 2 p.m., 4 p.m. HST, that's when they start clearing off the prices. All right. Okay. That is a pro tip. Look for those stickers. Those are absolutely a good deal. Okay. Now let's talk about some of my favorites. Because I know I have some favorites of Don Don Donki. I love that store a lot. Okay. Coming off at my first favorite, which I recently went to Don Don Donki for. Now, Don Don Donki is celebrating their birthday. So, let's check it out. Don Don Donki Andagi! So, this is currently on sale for $3 as of today. These are on sale for $3. $3! $3, guys. They are $3. $3 for Andagi. That means that one Andagi costs us about $1. Yeah. So this is an absolute must. So if you guys go to Don Don Donki, especially today, Don Don Donki has their Andagi. This is an absolute must because let me tell you guys, Andagi is basically a local favorite treat. Yeah. It's a local favorite. It's a local favorite. Very, very, very popular. A local favorite. So I highly recommend when you guys do go over there to grab some Andagi. It's at the bakery section. Yeah, it's at the bakery section. So I highly recommend you guys go grab some Andagi. Oh yeah! If you guys ever do want to see the weekly specials of Don Quijote, you guys can check out like all the discounts and everything that they have. It's from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Andagi is usually only available from like 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So they only have like the Andagi for like a limited time. So I got them on Friday. It was like $3 for like 3 handagi, and they're really delicious. Like, it's really, really good. It's a local favorite. So if you guys ever do, I highly recommend to go grab some. It's really good. Alright, next one. The next local favorite, as you guys all know, I love this so much. This one! I love this combo! The Don Quijote! The Cooky Usagida combo! The Pokeball and Pocari Sweat! My personal favorite thing to get at Don Quijote! An $8.99 Pokeball plus a combination of a Pocari Sweat. We unofficially call this the Cooky Usagida combo. Yes. This is so good. Highly recommend this. My all-time favorite thing to get at Don Quijote. This combo. Now, Pocari Sweat. The Pocari Sweat that you guys are seeing is an export from Japan. They since got on the US export. So they actually bought Pocari Sweat to Hawaii, I think in 2025, from the US import. So nowadays, Pocari Sweat, nowadays, if you guys ever go to Don Quijote, nowadays looks like this. This is the US import of Pocari Sweat. Yeah, this is what it looks like in the US. Looks like this. So you guys will see this nowadays a lot more often. Will you see the powder ones though? Yeah, you still will see them. Most of the 1.5 liter bottles of Pocari Sweat nowadays over here are imported from South Korea. And then the Pocari Sweat in the 16-ounce bottles are imported from the US. Yeah. All right. Now we have that. The next thing, a huge bust. While you guys are at Don Quijote, right. This is probably gonna be one of my personal favorite recommendations when you guys go to Don Quijote. But get this one, the Coolish ice cream. These are my favorite. I love them so much. So right now, yesterday on Friday, they had these on sale for $1. And I got like 4 of them on sale. It was so good. It was delicious. Like, absolutely delicious. The one thing that I love, it was definitely that. So absolutely get this. Coolish. What's my personal favorite? My personal favorite is the strawberry and the vanilla. I haven't tried the grape one yet. But I love the strawberry and I love the vanilla. I bought the vanilla version because that one was on sale for $1. Yeah. I was on sale for $1. So, highly recommend to get this. This one is an absolute favorite to get. You have a picture of the vanilla one? I think I do have a picture of the vanilla one, but I'll have to take a picture of it tomorrow because I only have one left of the Coolish vanilla, which I can always grab more at Don Quijote. I can always grab more. And then another thing I would highly recommend, if no Pocari Sweat, the best dessert I would ever pair up a Pocari Sweat with, well, a Pokeball with, this is a Don Quijote Pokeball, is this one. This is the matcha gelato. And it's from the Jonuts brand. This one. It is so good. It's so good. So this is matcha gelato. It's super creamy. It has like a rich taste. So like when you put it in your mouth, it like melts it. It melts the taste. The taste is so good. So good, so good, so good. Alright. And then if you guys see this one is another good one. They were having samples of this on the day I went over there. They were having samples of it on the day I went over there. And this one is a really good one. This one is called the Fuatella. This is the Fuatella. It's the matcha Fuatella. It is so good. This one comes in a 5-pack. It comes in a 5-pack. It tastes exactly like a sponge cake. It's super spongy. And you can taste like the matcha too. It is so good. Like it has like a sweet matcha taste, but not too sweet. And you can really taste like the fluffiness. It's so fluffy. And it has a bit of a matcha taste, so you can taste it too. Yeah! It's super, super spongy. Like, you can taste it too. Yeah, you can taste it. The matcha. All right. Okay. All right. I have a couple more recommendations. But it's really, really good. Okay. The next thing to get. What do you recommend to get? Alright. I don't have a picture of Pog, but I highly recommend to get the Pog over here too. Yeah, Pog is really good. I don't have a picture of it, so I apologize. I don't have a picture of Pog. I don't have a picture of it. But it's absolutely, absolutely awesome. Okay. Oh, thank you so much! Shinu! Thank you so much for coming on Cooky Bunny! Welcome to Cooky Bunny Nation! Thank you! We are currently talking about Don Quijote and Don Quijote favorites! Now, I want to make 100% with disclaimer, this is not my birthday. Oh! Miss Marins, thank you so much for coming on Cooky Bunny! Welcome to Cooky Bunny Nation! What's up? Yeah! So this is actually Fuatella and it's matcha. It's matcha. Oh, destruction tiles! Thank you so much for coming on Cooky Bunny. Welcome to Cooky Bunny Nation. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody. So it is not my birthday. My birthday is in June, on June 4th. Destruction tiles. Please do follow the rules. Thank you. Friendly reminder. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But, yes. It's not my birthday. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. H-Deck, thank you so much for coming on Cooky Bunny. Welcome to Cooky Bunny Nation. It seems that we are almost at 1.7 Cooky Nation Bunnies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yo, happy birthday. It's not my birthday. It's Don Quijote's birthday. It's not my birthday. It is not my birthday, Cooky Nation. It is Don Don Donki's birthday. Not my birthday. birthday! My birthday is in June! You literally just said it's your birthday? It's not my birthday! My birthday is on June 4th! This is Don Don Donki's birthday today! It is the birthday of Don Don Donki Hawaii! It is not my birthday! It's June 4th? It's not June 4th yet! So basically your birthday? No! Don Don Donki is a grocery store! We're celebrating the birthday of a grocery retailer! Yeah, it's not my birthday! It's not my birthday! It's a grocery retailer! It's the birthday of a store! Well, my favorite store to get my groceries at. So it is your birthday? No! It's not my birthday till June 4th! It's not June 4th yet! Okay, so I am doing a celebration of Don Don Donki's birthday. So I'll show you guys the Instagram post of what I'm talking about. No, it is not my birthday. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's Cooky Usagida's birthday today. No! We are not celebrating my birthday. It's not my birthday. The birthday of the store is June 4th and your birthday is today? No! It's not today! It's not today! My birthday is on June 4th! I'm a Gemini! I'm a Gemini, guys! Okay, but I'll show you guys a picture of what I mean. So, Don Don Donki's birthday is today. Because they opened on... No, it's okay, it's okay. So, Don Don Donki's birthday is today. So if you go on the website... Guys, it's not my birthday! It's not my birthday! How to structure tiles? But it's not my birthday! It's not June 4th! June 4th is not here yet! We only have a couple months until June 4th! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! You just got here, is it your birthday? It's not my birthday! No! It is not my birthday today! I want to make it 100% clear, it is June 4th! Not yet! Thought it was your birthday. No, it's not my birthday. Are you alright? Are you saying happy birthday to yourself? No, I'm not. It is your birthday. No. Okay, so I'm gonna type it in the chat, right? June 4th is my birthday. Don Don Donki's birthday is today. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll type it in the chat. Yeah. So just to clear things up, it is not my birthday today. Don Don Donki is having a birthday today, which is a grocery store chain, which is a discount retailer. We are celebrating Don Don Donki's birthday today. Your birthday is today, and the birthday of June... No! It's not my birthday! It's not my birthday! It's not my birthday! Guys, it's not my birthday! Sorry about that. Let me lower down the mic. Hold on. It's not the store's birthday today. It is the store's birthday today. The store's birthday is today. Yeah, the store's birthday is today. No, it's not my birthday! For the last time, Cooky Nation, it is not my birthday! Right. Guys, I know what many people are asking. Cooky Usagida's birthday is today. It's not my birthday. I'm not an alcoholic and a gremlin. Knock it off. Happy birthday. No! It's not my birthday. It's not till June. No! Cooky Nation, it is not my birthday today. My birthday is on June 4th. Okay, we are celebrating the story of Don Don Donki. Hi Zerk! It's not my birthday. No, guys. My birthday is not on February. No! Guys! No, it's not my birthday! It's not my birthday! It's not my birthday! No! No, it's not my birthday! No! Happy birthday to you, Zerk. Yeah. Come on, guys, it's not my birthday! My birthday is June 4th! Okay, so I'll explain what we're celebrating today. It is, first of all, I want to make it very clear, my birthday is not today, okay? I'm not celebrating my birthday, okay? I know a lot of people are asking me, oh, is it your birthday today? No! Also, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Zerk! Happy birthday, Zerk! Okay, so, I know a lot of people are asking me. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the hype trades! Oh! Yeah, we reached our goal! Yeah. Thank you for the follows, by the way. I appreciate the follow goals. But I will make it 100% clear, it is not my birthday. I know a lot of people are asking me, oh, it's my birthday. It's not my birthday. Anu Bastia, thank you for it. Thank you for the donations, though. It's not my birthday. Thank you for the party poppers, but it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. Guys, I appreciate the support. Thank you for the request, but it's not my birthday today. You guys gotta wait until June 4th. Okay? June 4th is my birthday. That's when we celebrate my birthday. Okay, I know what everyone is saying. Cooky Usagida, is this your birthday today? And the answer is no. It's June 4th, your second birthday. No, that's my actual birthday. That's my actual birthday. This is Don Quijote's birthday today. This is Don Don Donki's birthday today. Yeah, it's the store's birthday. It's the store's birthday. 4th of July? No, my birthday's not on 4th of July. It's on June 4th. It's your birthday today, Cooky. No, it's not. Guys, listen. I know a lot of people are saying that it is my birthday. But it's not my birthday today. We are not on June 4th. Once June 4th arrives, then you can say happy birthday all you want. Everyone, it is Don Quijote's birthday today. While we are celebrating the birthday of today, it's not my birthday. If you guys are wondering what we are celebrating today, It is the birthday of this store over here. It's you at the store's birthday. No, just the store. Just the store. Let's get drinks. I don't drink. I do not drink. It's Shino's birthday too? Happy birthday, Shino! Listen! Do you live in Japan? I do not live in Japan. I am not from Japan. It's not my birthday gift. It's not my birthday! You live in America. I live in the US. You live in Hawaii. I'm from Hawaii. Yes, I am from Hawaii. I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna say where. It's private. But it's my birthday? No! I was not in Moana! I'm not from there! I'm not in Moana! What? I'm not in Moana! I wasn't in Moana! No! Not even the second Moana! See, those are the volcano. Y'all wanna get closer? No! Yeah, it's not my birthday, guys. It is Don Quijote's birthday. But yeah, happy birthday to Don Don Donki. Yes, happy birthday to Don Don Donki. Basically, what's going on right now is that they're wishing me happy birthday, even though it's not my birthday. And hi, Foxsafe, welcome in. Welcome in. So, as you guys all know today, it is not my birthday. Okay. Cooky Nation. I'm gonna have to put that on. Guys, hold on. I'm gonna have to put that on. I'm out. Okay. You cannot say that. That's inappropriate, yeah. Very bad, everyone but me. No. They were saying, not the B word. They were saying a word that's not allowed on Twitch. So, not the B word. It was like, it's like a slur that we're not allowed to say. Guys, please do not say that word. Guys, please do not say that word. I'm gonna have to time out people. No, it's okay. Guys. You guys cannot say that. No, it's okay. Just please do not say that, because that's a... No. It's like a racial slur. We can't say that. It's not allowed. Yeah. Please read the... Please. Friendly reminder, guys. Please read the chat. I know, you guys are excited. But please read the chat message, everyone. Have a good birthday. Yeah, it's not my birthday, but thank you so much for stopping by. I wish you Don Donki happy birthday. Yeah. I had to time out several people because they were saying like not so nice stuff in my chat. So again, I'm so sorry. I am asking people to please read the rules, and people are not reading the rules. So Happy birthday again, but I'm gonna go now. You take care. Thank you so much, FH. Yeah, I'm sorry, Foxwave. I have to time people out. They say the gamer word. No, not the gamer word. It's a racial slur. We're not allowed to say that because that's a violation of Twitch TOS. Yeah. It's a racial slur, basically. So we're not allowed to say that. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. They were saying some not so appropriate words in the chat, and because they were saying like not so appropriate words, like racial slurs, which is not allowed, by the way. That's why I had to time. That's why I had to time out people, because they were saying racial slurs in the chat, which is not allowed, by the way. We are not allowed to. So I had to time out some people. So, friendly reminder. I know, we just want to be kind. I know, like, I know it's, you know, I get it, you know. I know you guys are excited to be here, but you do have to follow the rules. That is why I had to time out some people. So I apologize. But please do keep the words appropriate. Why are they doing it in the first place? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. You know, I appreciate all the support. I really do. It's just that, you know, we want to keep it excellent and we want to keep it positive. But, like, when people, like, you know, start acting up in the chat, that's, like, when, like, I had to, like, time out people because they were saying words that were not, like, appropriate. Yeah. So I apologize. I know, like I said, I understand people, you know, people really do want to support me. That's fine. You know, and I appreciate it, but let's not use any racial slurs. Yeah, let's not use racial slurs in the chat. Let's be respectful, let's be kind, and let's continue to support one another. Let's create a wholesome community, alright? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. I know your guys' support. I don't have to apologize, it's your chat. Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, yeah! Thank you for the festival talk. I know there's a lot going on. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. But I appreciate everyone. I really, really do. And I just want to say that, you know, I appreciate all the comments, the kind support. But I'm thankful. So thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Like I said, I love you guys. You know, I love Cooky Nation so much. Beyond it. Beyond it. So. But you guys mean a lot to me. You guys really do mean a lot to me, and your guys' support means a lot. You know? I just want to make sure the comments are kept kind and positive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Month ahead of schedule. That's incredible. Okay. I'm gonna restart the goal again. Let's try this goal again. Let's see if we can reach 650 Cooky Nation Bunnies. Let's see if we could try to reach the goals. Let's try it again, guys. Let's try this again. Let's try this one more time. Thank you. Thank you for the thank yous. You know, I want to keep this community as positive as possible, and you know, I completely understand, you know, the excitement, the energy and stuff, but you know, we just want to keep this community as happy as possible, you know, positive. So we're here to celebrate Don Quixote's birthday, Don Don Donki's birthday. We're here to, you know, create a positive environment. We're not here to start fights. We're not here to cause, you know, scrap or fights on stream or say things that are not appropriate, like, you know, racial slurs and all that. You know, please do not say that on stream, you know, especially in the chat. Because it is very, very hurtful. Not just to, you know, not just to the streamer, but it's very hurtful to everyone around you too. So like, you know, please be considerate, you know, what you're saying in the chat. So please do be considerate of everybody in the chat. So I want to say that, you know. But still, thank you so much for having my back, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you for having my back. Thanks for having my back, everyone. When will I lift up the time up? Pretty soon. I will lift up the time up pretty soon. So don't worry, I will be lifting up the times up pretty soon. So those that got timed out because they were saying not so appropriate stuff in the chat, I'm gonna time them out pretty soon. Well, not till time out, but yeah. But just please keep the comments polite and nice. That's the last thing I want, is like fights and scraps to like start happening and stuff. Okay. But does anybody have any questions aside from that? Let's go to the last tips of Don Don Donki tips. So I don't mind like people talking about like my birthday and all that as a joke, but when they're starting to say like racial slurs or insulting other people, you know, that's like, no. Yeah, that's when I have to put my foot down and say, you know, look, you cannot do that. That's not acceptable. Okay, now where were we? Okay, we were at matcha latte. But there is one more thing I want to talk about before we do get ready to head on off. Well, a couple of things before we get ready to head on off. So alright. Let's talk about this. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Pom-Pom really quick because unfortunately my phone has to recharge. But that is okay because I got Pom-Pom. Okay. Couple more and then we'll go with the raid for today. Thank you for sticking around. Next one is this one. This one is a miso ramen, which is super good. I highly recommend it. Yeah. Highly recommend it. This ramen actually is super good. So the ramen that we're gonna be talking about today, which is the one that's my personal favorite, this ramen is called asari miso. Asari miso. This one is from the ramen collection called Yokai to Yasai no Dashi Ramen. So it's pretty good. It's a very good miso taste, and you can like taste the miso too. Super good. But I highly recommend it. How's the pho? The pho is so good. It's incredibly good. This one is the next one. Happy birthday, Foxwave! Yeah, it's not my birthday today. My birthday's on June 4th, so it's not till June. But yeah, my birthday is not till June 4th. Yeah. So I do apologize for those that came in earlier. There were people that were in violation of the TOS earlier on my stream. They were saying like racial slurs and not so kind words, which is not allowed on Twitch or YouTube or any platform. That's not allowed. So I had to, you know, unfortunately time them out. So yeah, there were people that were just not reading the rules, and I had to time them out for that reason. But yes, we have the pho, which is super good. This one is V-Fun, and my friend actually recommended it. They think it's a birthday that's funny. Yeah, it's all good. I don't mind like the birthday jokes and all that. Like, I really don't mind the birthday jokes. It was not because of the birthday jokes. It was because people were just not being polite. Like, people were yeah, people were saying not so nice and polite things. Yeah, it's not the birthday joke. It has nothing to do with the birthday joke and everything to do with them saying unkind words in the chat. But thankfully, it is a lot better now. Things got a lot better, you know, after explaining it, and you know, I'm just really glad that we were able to stop it before things escalated. So, yeah. But it's your channel. They respect your wishes. It's not theirs. I appreciate the support. For me, I don't really ask for much. I just ask for like a you know, people to just follow the rules. Like, hey, you know, be kind, don't say racial slurs, you know, support one another, you know, respect everyone around. And I don't really wish for much things, to be honest, on my end. Like, I don't really wish for like a lot. I just want people to be respectful when they're in the chat and when they're interacting with people. Like I said, that's what we're here for. We're here to create a loving community, and we're here to celebrate, like, you know, Don Quixote's birthday, Don Don Donki's birthday, because I wanted to share my love for Don Don Donki with everyone, because I love Don Quixote very much. It's a grocery store that I love, and I wanted to share that with everybody here today. You know? I understand that, yeah. Thank you for being really understanding. It's just like when people, you know, start saying words that are not appropriate, it's just, it doesn't make the stream fun. Yeah. Don't worry, don't worry. Thank you, Foxway. Thank you, everyone. Let's work together to create a loving community. Let's work together to ensure that we keep this community safe, all right? So, thank you again. I am beyond grateful for all the support. Thank you. We have a couple more to go, and then that is gonna be it for today. So we have a couple more to talk about. Yeah. We have Pocari Sweat. This one is the powdered Pocari Sweat. Right over here. Right over here. This is powdered Pocari Sweat. You have that. Which is one of my favorites. This one you can make your own Pocari Sweat with just water alone. It's really, really delicious. And then the next thing with the powdered Pocari Sweat after is the Saba. This is what happens when the Saba is cooked. It looks like this. It's beyond delicious. Yeah, it's so good. Like, I really recommend it. Like, if you ever do, like, try Saba. Thank you for the hype, by the way. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. So, this is really good, by the way. I really recommend it. Like, okay, so my secret to cooking really good Saba, right, is basically grilling it. So you turn like a stove, right? You turn when you have foil into like a stove, like a grill. You grab some foil, aluminum foil, you put some oil over a frying pan, and you put the Saba on there. And you grill it on both sides, and it's really, really, really good. So I highly recommend it too. This is what it looks like when it's cooked. Bonus, add some lemon juice to it. It's beyond delicious. You sound like VTubers. I have your back. You know, I try to be there for the VTubing scene here. I really do. You know, my thing is that I am someone that, you know, I'm someone that really loves the VTuber community. I love creating positive memories, and I love sharing and talking about what I love. Like, I'm the type of person that loves sharing what I love, right? You know? So when it comes to, like, not just myself in the Cooky Nation Bunny community, like, when it comes to the Cooky Nation community, I always have the back of the Cooky Nation Bunnies. You know? And I always try my best to, you know, welcome everyone. You know, as long as they follow the rules, of course. As long, of course, as they follow the rules. As long as they, of course, they follow the rules. You know, I have the back of everyone. I am that kind of VTuber that has the back of everyone, especially in the Hawaii VTubing scene. Like, if you are a Hawaii VTuber, right, you are based in Hawaii and you're a VTuber, I want to support you in any way I can. I want to help you grow. I want to see you expand, and I want to see you succeed. Like, I am that kind of VTuber that wants to see people succeed. I want to see everyone succeed. But we cannot create a community where everybody succeeds if we're saying stuff that is not considerate of the streamer and not considerate of the others in the community. So it's more about, like, making sure that everyone in the community are respected and less about, you know, myself. I want to make sure that I create a very positive experience in my fans, because that's what I'm here for. I love my fans, and I love my community, and I love the Hawaii VTuber scene, and my biggest dream is to see the Hawaii VTuber scene grow. That's why I'm working really, really hard. And I'm talking a lot about, like, stores like Don Quijote. I'm talking about K-pop Koname, Kawaii Con, all of these stores in Hawaii. Because I really want to bring VTubers from Hawaii to the world. That is my biggest goal and my biggest dream. That's my biggest dream. You know what I'm saying? I have a big dream. And my big dream is to bring VTubers from Hawaii to the world. It is. It is. It is. And that's my biggest dream. So, I don't mind the birthday jokes. I really don't mind the jokes. That's not the problem. The problem is when people start saying racial slurs and they start fights in the chat. You know, that's when it gets too much for Cooky Nation Bunnies. The VTuber and artist. You know, I'm very glad that I could, you know, set a good example for you, Foxwave. I'm glad that I could set a good example. I feel like that if I could be like a positive role model, right? I feel like for me, if I could be like a positive role model for other people, you know, that is something, that is all like I really want. I want to set a positive example for other Hawaii VTubers. You know? You know? Like I said, also happy birthday, Shiru! But, there's a person I wish you would help me back then. My CSC. I sometimes do have, like, the feeling of, like, you know... Yeah. Thank you, Shiru. Thank you. It's not my birthday, but I really appreciate, you know, all the Cooky Nation buddies who come by, hang out, and, you know, support me and, you know, have my back. I'm just, you know, someone that really loves bringing VTubers to the Hawaiian Islands. I'm very passionate about it. And if there's something that I want to do and I want to bring these VTubers to Hawaii, I'm always someone that wants to bring these VTubers to the Hawaiian Islands. That's why I'm someone that just loves bringing VTubers to Hawaii. That wants to create positive experiences. You know? So, I'm glad that I can be like a positive role model for you, Foxwave. And as for everybody in the chat too on Twitch and YouTube, I'm glad I could be a great role model for you. Because naturally, that's pretty much all I want. You know? I want to provide, like, a positive experience for everybody involved. While talking about, you know, my culture. Okay, that being said, I want to talk about Saba. And then my personal favorite, my last favorite I want to share with you guys before we're going to redirect you guys to someone that's having a birthday. So, one last thing before we do get ready to talk about the schedule that I want to talk about is this one I made using Don Quijote meat. This one is caramelized pork. It's probably one of my all-time, well, it's probably like something that my friend recommended me, but this was made using Don Quijote pork. It's so good. This one. Caramelized braised pork with egg. It's so good. My friend actually recommended me this as like probably one of my, you know, one of my all-time favorite. Well, one of my first attempts at, you know, making it. Oh, thank you, Foxley, for the stars. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. Cooky Nation love. Yeah, Cooky Nation love. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So, thank you so much again. I am beyond happy that, you know, I can create this positive experience with everyone. I'm happy. If there's one thing that I can do, is creating a positive experience for everyone. I am beyond thankful that I get to create an awesome experience for everybody here. So thank you so much. Thank you for having my back, and thank you for supporting me always. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Much love, yes, much love. Okay. Your storation to me for doing the things, small things in life, and not the large. I'm trying my best, you know? What food is that? It's caramelized braised pork with eggs. Caramelized braised pork with eggs. Caramelized pork. You know? Caramelized pork. You know? Yeah. Looks fire? Thank you! Thank you so much! I'm really glad. You know, thank you everyone. Thank you for the head pats too. Yeah, thank you for the head pats. But no worries, Boxwave. It's all good. We're gonna end the stream pretty soon anyway, since it's almost dinner time. Thank you, everyone. Okay. So, I think that's pretty much it with Don Quijote today. If you guys ever want to see a Don Quijote store, and wish Don Don Donki a happy birthday, you guys should check out Don Don Donki, located on YouTube, right over here. They have an awesome tour. Let's go wish Don Don Donki Hawaii a very happy birthday. So make sure you guys go wish them happy birthday, guys. They are awesome, and please thank them for providing me awesome meals. Thank you, Don Don Donki. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Okay. If you guys want to check out their Instagram, you guys should check out their Instagram right over here. Make sure you guys go support them. Thank you so much again for celebrating Don Don Donki's first birthday. And thank you so much for allowing me to talk about Don Quijote. It really means a lot. And thank you, Abake Pat, for sharing your wonderful community with me. I'm really grateful. I am beyond grateful for all the support. Like, I am just forever grateful. I'm just really, really grateful. And, you know, just really happy I get to talk about this kind of stuff. You know? Yeah. Okay. Have to wake up early? No worries. Thank you so much, Foxwave. You take care. schedule. We have one more stream left. And then that is gonna be it. Okay. So, we are at the last stream of tomorrow. Tomorrow is a co-work stream. Tomorrow's stream is a co-work stream. But, I want to say, you know, a big thank you to everybody for coming out and celebrating Don Don Donki's first birthday here. Happy birthday, Don Don Donki! Woohoo! Yeah, happy birthday, Don Don Donki Hawaii! Yeah. And, you know, it really means a lot. It really, really does. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much, everyone. I am beyond thankful. Hi, Terrence! How are you doing? We're celebrating Don Don Donki's birthday. Well, at least he'll be here. Yeah. Let me shout you out, guys. Make sure you guys check out Terrence. He's awesome. If you guys really like idol content and gaming, make sure you guys go check out Terrence. But yes, it's not my birthday. Those of you guys are wondering, no, today's not my birthday. It is actually the birthday of Don Don Donki Hawaii. It is a discount store from Japan that's very popular in Hawaii. And we're celebrating their birthday. Yeah. So, it is not my birthday. I want to make that 100% clear. My birthday's on June 4th. But my favorite grocery store chain is officially celebrating their birthday today. Happy birthday to the store! Yes! It's officially been 1 year since they opened their doors. Yeah. It has been 1 year. Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday to my favorite store. Yes! Happy birthday to my favorite store. Happy birthday to my favorite store. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. I really love Don Quijote a lot. I know a lot of Cooky Nation Bunnies have seen me talk about Don Quijote quite a lot of my streams. I talk about this store quite a lot and quite often on my live streams, so I was like, why not just celebrate Don Quijote's birthday? Because today is their birthday and Don Don Donki's birthday today here in Hawaii. So I was like, you know, why not? Why not just celebrate Don Don Donki's birthday today? At least in Hawaii. Yeah. But, anyways, you know, we're almost at 1,650 on Twitch. So thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys all so much. I am so grateful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are incredible. No, every single one of you guys are incredible, and you guys are such an awesome community. I'm just beyond grateful that, you know, I get to share all this awesome stuff with you guys. I get to talk about the things I love, and, you know, I can talk about Don Quijote, you know? It's one of my all-time favorite stores over here. And, you know, I love talking about it, and that's what I want to talk about, you know? So, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And thank you guys for really allowing me and encouraging me to talk about Don Don Donki. I know a lot of people have noticed how much I love that store. But I'm also grateful to Don Don Donki Hawaii for also providing some awesome meals. Yeah. Thank you, Don Don Donki Hawaii. Appreciate it. Okay. But yes, with that being said, that is pretty much it for today's celebration stream of Don Don Donki Hawaii. Thank you again. I am very grateful that you guys got to come out and celebrate Don Don Donki's birthday. It really does mean a lot. Happy birthday again, Don Don Donki Hawaii! Thank you for 1 year! Yay! Thank you. Okay, so with that being said, I am gonna redirect you guys to someone who is having a birthday. Speaking of birthdays, let's go to Nordenki Neko, who's having a birthday today. Oh. Let's see. Thank you, everyone. Oh, wait. I'm trying to see who we could redirect you guys to. There are some pretty awesome streamers I recommend, so... Oh! This VTuber who's in the Hawaii time zone is really awesome. Well, HSC time zone. Alright. So, there's a streamer who is based in the HST time zone that I want to redirect you guys to. Nightfire, also part of the Twitch Hawaii team. Go check her out. Oh, check them out. Yeah, check them out. They're incredible. They are a fellow Twitch Hawaii streamer, and they're awesome. So, you guys want to go give them all the support? Please do feel free to do so. Thank you again all so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow for a co-working stream. Again, happy birthday, Don Don Donki Hawaii. Happy birthday. Okay. With that being said, everyone, we are off to raid Nightfire. Go support them. Go check them out. Go check them out, guys. Actually, let's see. Oh, wait. Comics actually stopped by earlier, too, so. Let's see. Affiliate stream? I'm trying to see who we're gonna redirect you guys to. Oh, wait! Codex actually stopped by earlier. So, I will redirect you guys to Codex. Since Codex stopped by earlier, and Codex is having an affiliate special stream. Go congratulate Codex, everyone! So, thank you, everybody! And thank you so much for stopping by! We are now off to redirect you guys to Codex! And... Otsu Cookie! Wait, hold on. Okay, everyone. Thank you, everybody, again. Okay. Please do feel free to. There's also Nightfire, too. Yeah, make sure you guys check out Nightfire. Yeah. I'm gonna redirect you guys to Codex, because Codex just reached affiliate, so I'm gonna redirect you guys to them. Congratulations, COD! Okay. Anyways, I will redirect you guys to Codex right now. Thank you all so much again, and I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. I'll try to see if I can rate Nightfire next time. Otsu Cookie!